everyone, it feels like just a day ago I talked about some underutilized cooler tech. Now we got another one with Painbrush. Full disclaimer, this was not discovered by me. This was discovered by Idarisu, as far as I'm aware. And you can find their video in the description. I'm going to go over briefly how to perform it and how to tell if you got it. This is a trick that saves 2 frames of M-lag off of Painbrush, and I'll confirm this information tomorrow and make a post about it on my Blue Sky. But I'm pretty sure that this tech only was able to be performed in this patch. So normally, with Painbrush, you have 2 options. You have swinging, and you can see it has a bit of an M-lag animation, or I go into squid form where the brush is held out on the left side. Keep that in mind. This is fairly laggy. What you do most of the time with Painbrush instead is roll, because it is much faster to go into a roll than to go into squid form. And then from rolling, you can move and then go into squid form. But there are some circumstances where you want to go straight into squid form regardless. Maybe you don't have the ink tank, maybe you're surrounded by your own ink, maybe you're just painting around the map and there's not really much of a combat threat. And so in that case, if you need to use squid form, the tech applies to make it 2 frames faster. And it's pretty simple. So all you have to do is when you're pressing ZR, or sorry, when you want to press ZL, just hold ZR. And you'll see that the brush kind of whips back to the right side before I go to neutral. That's how you'll know you've done it right. You'll see this little thing. See if I do it without the tech, it ends on the left. With the tech, it ends on the right. Completely screws with the animation for some reason. And yeah, basically all you're doing is keeping the ZR button held. And you can do this after continuous flicks as well. It won't flick back if you end it on the right side. It'll, look not the same. And it's a little bit trickier with multiple swings, but it is still very possible with practice. And there you go. I'm guessing this has something to do with the fire rate buff, because this does conveniently save 2 frames. We just got a 2-frame fire rate buff with this, obviously. So I'm guessing something to do with that doesn't work properly on Painbrush. Personally, I think that 2 frames of M-lag should just be shaved off by default, because this weapon could use a few more buffs, and it's still pretty laggy, even with this tech. So, yeah. That's everything I wanted to say about this. I hope it was important. I know it's a bit of a small thing, but I think small stuff like this is cool, and hopefully they don't take it out of the game. Alright, bye!